everybody, this is Jenny from Crazy Crafts. As you can see, my snine, I've had that for a long time. Thought I'd put it up. And I'm doing a video about the different skeletons I've purchased over the years. And these are the ones I originally got in direct from China. They did have a string from here, but that's broken on most of them, unlike the ones from Home Depot, which have a cord. They're also not very poseable and not very well put together. As you can see here, there was hot glue trying to hold these shoulders together, which obviously came apart. There are some screws. They're totally not poseable because they just fall if you let go of them. And they're cheap crap. The fingers break. They're probably of similar quality to the ones we're getting from Kmart these days. His jaw does move though. So, but I'm sitting against my future stone walk. So anyway, they about 10 or 15 years ago did retail for 120 bucks or something. But they're absolutely crap as far as quality goes. So let's move on to the next one. Just a side note, they did actually come in a box, which is great, but I did just break another one of the fingers as I put it back in the box. Oh well. Okay, next one now. Okay, this is the 5-foot pose and stay from Home Depot. He does have LED eyes, which if the battery's not flat, oh there we go, just light up red like that. And as I said, they have a better quality cord. If I've seen people store them hanging from those cords, and they're also quite a lot more better put together. The plastic seems better, but it's only like 1 year old, whereas the other ones are like 10 years old. And these are put together with quite a number of screws. As you can see, as we go up the back here, there are screws everywhere. They do have poseable joints, but this guy's zip tied together and it's a customer order, so I can't pull it apart for you. But they have ball joints here, which make them stay together better. Also gives them a better means of holding the shoulder together. They have flexible ankles that click into place, and the hands are similar, although they just move. So that's the 5-foot pose and stay, again with a movable jaw. So in 2024 they were retailing for about $100, and you can, as the name suggests, pose them and they will stay. So that's a definite upgrade on the older ones that I've had. Alright, now we'll move on to the Ultra pose and stay. Alright, these ones are called Ultra pose and stay or Ultra poseable. These have a lot more flexibility in them. In 2024 these did retail for about $125 to $150. They do have very click poseable joints in the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists rotate in most ways, and the fingers bend. So they have rotatable joints as well. So that's the hand out in normal position, and this is the completely curled up hand, which I can't get. They don't quite pose in the right direction. No, can't get it to work. Alright, this is the curled up hand, so you've just got the like that, I guess, because he then has 2 knuckles still out and one on the thumb. So yeah, like more or less like that to like that. They travel better if they're curled up, so I'll put them back. These ones are also going to a customer. I have inquired about more to get them for this year, getting some air freight, because I wasn't going to get anything, but I've had a lot of people asking me, so let's see how we go. Alright, this guy also has ball joints in his neck and his head, so you can tilt his neck sort of 180 degrees, I guess, and his head tilts backwards and up and down and sideways. And he does have these super duper eyes, but they are still only red LEDs, despite the fact that they look like eyes rather than just spots. Again, with the decent cord to hang them by for storage, and they do fold up quite nicely, knees to the chest and ankles to the hips. So that's the situation with those guys. So there was also a corpsed version of this, which was also semi-popular. I didn't sell as many of those as I did of these ones last year. That's available again, and they're also got this year pixies and Day of the Dead decorated ones that Mexicans, kind of Spanish people, use, and also some thing they're calling, now I don't remember, it was on my last post, but basically it's got long stringy arms rather than skeletal arms, so it's not a skeleton of a human, it's a skeleton of something else. Anyway, that's listed on my Facebook page, so www.facebook.com/crazycrafts with that spelling. And if you're wanting to buy them, send me a message on that page. Right now I'm not yet got a website functioning, so one thing at a time. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope this has been informative about the different types of skeletons that there are. And as you can see, he happily sits there. He does have screws, in somewhere here that I think you can loosen to make, might be underneath, to make the joints easier to move, and then twist them back once they're back in their place. So check that out. Alrighty, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, you know the deal. It's YouTube. The more people who like, the more chance I've got of maybe one day making a buck or two out of it. Catch you on the flip side, guys. Bye.